NASCAR driver Jimmie Johnson made a pit stop in Detroit to preview the upcoming Pure Michigan 400 race at Michigan International Speedway on August 13th. Johnson participated in a bike tour of the city of Detroit, led by Slow Roll. He toured Corktown, downtown, and the Detroit Riverfront. Then he took questions from the media.
So to be on a bike, that's one thing I've always loved about it. It's so social. It's coming to an event like this where I don't have race pressure and I can sit there and chat with people and talk about racing or riding a bike, whatever it might be. It's just nice to have a calm environment to hang out in.
What are your impressions of the city of Detroit from what you saw today, just along the river? There's a big effort here to kind of invigorate the city, resurgence, green space.
You can see the effort that the city is making, and then to hear different stories about the areas we rode through and how they weren't desirable areas not long ago, and to see them transform and seem very safe and comfortable now is fantastic. And I think that I've seen it take place in other cities where young entrepreneurs come along and maybe look at a tired area and figure out how they can renovate it, rejuvenate it, bring in great restaurants, bars, whatever it might be, just to change the way that area of town operates. It is very inspiring, and I've seen a lot of cities, and it's great to see it happening here in Detroit.
This rode about 5 miles, a little over 5 miles today. How does that compare with a typical ride for you?
Today was definitely a cruiser, which is what that ride's intended to be. And I find that I'm far more focused on going fast and worried about mileage, and average speed, a certain amount of climbing. There's some kind of hardcore element where you ride fast, you climb a lot or something. So today was nice just to not care about a thing and chat and look around and just pedal. It's fun.
Was that your fair share of promotional appearances throughout your career? Was this one of the more interesting ones you've ever done?
More interesting, the first one on a bike, for sure. I've had some others where we did a golfing piece and not terrible at golf and left the experience more upset than I could ever imagine. So to get into an environment that you enjoy and to have fun with it's awesome.
You get a lot of people chiming in. We're all streaming. I know a bunch of us here that people relate to you, I feel like. How much does getting on a bike, riding through a city, maybe mesh with your fan base and people that you see at the racetrack every weekend?
I think we've all had a bike in our lives, and you can't help but feel like a kid again when you sit on a bicycle. And that's one element that I appreciate about it and love. And I've been able to help kind of introduce that to the motorsports community and the NASCAR tracks. And no joke, we probably have 60 bikes leaving the garage area on a Saturday afternoon when we have the afternoon off. Some are at a much slower pace, others are real hardcore, but at the end of the day, we all resonate with that feeling like a kid and being on a bike and the social component that goes with it. And just have a good time. There's just no way around it.
In the last 20 years, it seems like there's been a huge surge in physical fitness in two sports, especially golf and NASCAR. Why do you think that is?
I think it's always been there, but maybe not a focal point. I can speak from the NASCAR side. One thing that's changed NASCAR versus IndyCar or Formula One is that the driver's weight is added into the total weight of the vehicle. So that for the longest time there was no incentive to be fit. With power steering, the cars were pretty fragile and would break far before a driver would. That's all changed, and now the G-forces put on the driver, the heat that you experience in the car, fitness is a big part of it. So I found that I started off on this journey to be a true professional in my sport, but along the way found that the mental side and being able to get out on a bike and step away from the pressure packed life that I have, there's been a mental side that's been far more beneficial for me than the physical. I've exceeded the physical part, and it's really an escape for me to go find my sanity to go back to the right race of life.
Jimmie, talk about the rest of the season, your confidence level that this can be an eighth, and why.
I have no idea if it's going to be an eighth. Yeah. And it's largely because of the format. Last year, I didn't think that 7 was an option until I saw the white flag and I was in the lead. I'm like, no way. Yeah. Pretty late in the game.
Right.
On my other championships, you had feeling, and sure, we had to come down and defend, or one year try to beat Denny Hamlin for the championship, but you kind of knew it was down to one guy, or one other competitor. So to have it unfold as it does now with elimination rounds and 4 drivers winner take all, you just have no earthly idea. So I'm trying to relax, keep the pressure off while I can. We're fortunate to win early. I know we've got a lot of great tracks coming up for us, so we want to keep winning. And honestly, the focus point now is those bonus points for the playoffs. there's going to be at least one, and some will argue 3 positions that are going to go to Homestead based on have a shot at the championship based on those bonus points. And right now I think we're 3rd in those points accumulated, mainly due to our 3 race wins. 1 stage win. We need to win some more stages and try to get that number up.
Got it.
Okay. So how was the bike ride, first of all?
Oh, we had a great time today. Really
How's the bike
appreciate Jimmy for taking the time to come out and do this for us and do it for Pure Michigan. And just a great opportunity to put together so many different pieces, from the 100th anniversary of the state troopers in the state to the Detroit Police Athletic League to the great job the slow roll folks do all the time with the ride through the city, all the way down to being here and have an opportunity to help promote the Pure Michigan 400 and the LTI Printing 200. So it's just a great opportunity.
What can fans expect to see when they get out to the track?
Well, I think the one thing they can expect is something a little extra every time, right? So we're going to continue to add little twists and turns as we go, but really excited to continue to try to create a week's worth of entertainment throughout the whole time in various places throughout the campgrounds and the New Holland Fan Plaza. And of course, with the pinnacle being the LTI Printing 200 on Saturday and the Pure Michigan 400 on Sunday. And this race, we did a classic rock kind of vibe for the free concert on Saturday night. This time it's country with Low Cash and Thompson Square, 2 great acts. It's free with your Sunday tickets that start at $35. So really excited to have everybody come out.
And are they preparing right now for faster horses?
The work has begun a while ago and continues for Faster Horses. The final touches will be going on soon, and we're ready for a great event there. And of course, our partners at Live Nation have done a fabulous job, as always, with the lineup and all the stuff that they do to make this a unique event for the state. And really looking forward to that event as well.
Tickets are still available for the Pure Michigan 400 at mispeedway.com. Reporting from Detroit, Jason Rzucidlo for AmericaJR.com.